So I'm picking up all of today's groceries, and I have got orders at Sam's Club and Walmart, and I made a small snafu with Target. I am actually waiting to see if the order can get done here in the next 10 minutes. Otherwise, I head home without it, and you guys just won't get to see that this week. It's small. It was just a couple things that neither Walmart or Sam's carries. And I'll have Shawn pick it up on his way home. The reason for that is I placed the orders for everything yesterday morning. I don't like to place my Target orders in the morning because Target gets their orders pulled right away. And especially when I have cold stuff, I always feel really guilty for taking up their cooler space and stuff when they have people who genuinely want to pick up their orders right away. So I try not to place those until like the night before. So the store closes at like 10, I think. And so I'll try to place the order like 8 or 9. So close enough to close that it's really not going to be a big deal when my stuff sits there overnight, and then I can come get it first thing the next morning. Guys, I got up this morning and was getting ready to leave and I forgot to finish the order. Which, sad day, there were a couple of extra items I had in there. They weren't necessary, so I removed them. But they were on sale half off yesterday, only when you order online. So that is my little recommendation, to always pay attention to that kind of stuff. But anyhow, so I finished it before I left, picked up Walmart, came across town over here to Sam's, just picked that up, and I've decided to sit here for a few minutes, and if the order's ready, I'll get it. Otherwise, we won't be able to. But either way, I'm going to check that app again and see if the order is ready. Head home so I can show you guys everything. Oh, actually, I'm not heading home. I'm headed to Safeway. We don't need a lot of produce this week, but we do need some. So I'm going to head there and then head home to show you guys everything that I picked up today. I haven't made it home yet. And you're going to hear clicking in the background because I was told I have to leave my hazards on. So that the officer can find me. Because I went to Safeway to get produce, came out, and somebody decided that our vehicles should become buddies and meet in person halfway down my passenger side. It's not completely torn up, but they really messed up the paint. They drug their vehicle along the side of mine. And so I called the insurance to find out if I have to have a police report, if we need to file a claim, because we'll see if we can just pay for it out of pocket or if we need to. And the insurance wants that police report, but she was like, it's private property, don't worry about it, they're not going to show up anyhow, so just call, that way it's on record that you called. And so I called, and the sweet gal at dispatch was like, okay, we'll put on your hazards and the officer will be there. And I was like, oh, I need to stay here, huh? Oh, and here they are. And here's what I got, guys. I know I just jumped from telling you that the police were coming to this. I'll discuss everything that happened at the end. So anyhow, back here I've got 2 boxes of the apple cinnamon Chex. The kids are eating a little bit more cereal, but not a ton. That's not one we've had in a while. It sounded good. So that's what I went with. We have not been buying chips recently, so I did go ahead. I got 2 bags of Ruffles because as the weather's getting warmer, we are definitely doing microwave nachos more often. I have put up a video previously of those. We like to use the Ruffles chips because they stay crisp when you microwave them with the cheese on top. So just a little thought there. It's in my recipe playlist if you guys want to check that one out. 1 bag of barbecue chips there, 2 bags of these layers. Guys, I just have to point something out really quick. When you live at a higher elevation, but some of your stuff is shipped from, well, you can always tell which direction it's shipped from, because a lot of stuff ships up here from Denver, or it'll ship across the state from other areas like in Minnesota and whatnot. This is a very pressurized bag. That happens when you live at a higher elevation. It's rare out here for the bags to actually explode, but not unheard of. So anyhow, guys, I have got 2 pineapples, 2 regular bunches of bananas. They did not have any organic. Their truck wasn't in yet. I really hesitate to buy the regular ones. Bananas are just something that we try to stick with organic on, and you can really taste the difference. but I wasn't sure when I would be able to make it back there. And several of the kids really do like bananas, so I went ahead and I grabbed those. I've got a loaf of the Asiago cheese focaccia. This we got for Easter, really yummy. So I got that for the kids and everybody to share here this weekend. 2 cucumbers, and guys, that's it for the produce at the moment. That and 2 bags of frozen fruit. Well, I'm gonna jump over here. I got 2 bags of sweet potatoes too. So I guess there is that. We've got some stuff that didn't get cut until later in the week and is still in the fridge. We'll see if I have to go get anything midweek produce-wise, or if this will just get us through until next weekend. So we'll figure that out. Well, it's a 2-pack. They're attached. 18 count each of eggs. I ordered online. Don't even know what the prices are at on those at the moment. 2 bags of the mini pepperonis. Our youngest daughter really likes those as a snack, so I've been buying more of those. 3 things of the honey smoked turkey. 1 thing of the oven roasted chicken. Everybody is shifting back to the turkey again, away from the chicken, but we do still have some that like this one. So I got those because we are completely out of lunch meat. Shawn requested the Jack Link's beef sticks. That's something he can take with him to work. He likes to keep in the fridge, so when he gets home, it's just a nice hit of protein while he's waiting for a meal or something like that. Coming over here, I'm actually going to come this way. We've got sour cream, 4 cans of sweetened condensed milk. We're not going through a whole lot of it anymore, but we are still going through some, because we do still have some of the Javi that we've been drinking, not to mention the girls like to make fudge and other stuff. And we realized we were opening the last can the other day, so I went ahead and got more of that. This cheese, guys, I'm gonna come in here. This, my husband calls it wine cheese. He discovered it at the Costco down in Colorado a few weeks ago. Absolutely loved it. Well, imagine my surprise then when I saw it available through Sam's Club, through their app. So I went ahead and I got another thing of that because the one we've got is almost gone. We've been savoring it. So went ahead and got that. We've got 2 things of sliced cheese, 3 things of block cheese. I've got some meals coming up that we need a little bit more for, and we've been working through what we've got. 2 things of coffee here. I got more of the caramel, as well as 1 more of the s'mores. I was just going to get the s'mores, but Target had a Cartwheel app discount by getting both of them. I've got 2 loaves of the Kids' Choice white bread there. I already showed you guys the sweet potatoes coming down through here. Again, Walmart, I almost didn't meet the $35 minimum initially, so I was looking at stuff and I saw the honey mustard dipping sauce. I thought, well, we'll go ahead and we'll get that. I also grabbed 2 things of the salsa verde. Again, I'm pretty sure I have this in the recipe playlist in my channel here, but I make a mean crock pot salsa chicken. Guys, and when I say mean, it's so simple. It's just frozen chicken breasts. I pour these over top. Some cream cheese if you want to. Let it cook. Shred the chicken. It is that simple. One of the kids did request some honey mustard, so I got another one of those. We needed 1 more thing of mayonnaise because we were getting low. We actually have started going through Parmesan cheese a little bit more again. And the story behind that is our youngest daughter has an allergy to eggs. So when it comes to most salad dressings, dipping sauces and stuff, she actually can't have them because I swear everybody uses egg yolks. But she loves cheese. She loves all things dairy, really. And she figured out that she loves cucumbers and peppers and stuff dipped in Parmesan cheese. So that's what we do. She's been eating it. Honestly, I think she's the only one eating it, but whatever, it works. And it's an option for her when she can't have what everybody else is having. I have 2 more things of the ginger limeade. A few of the kids really did appreciate that. And we were out, so I went ahead and got 2 more. I got 2 things of the oat milk, which will be kind of a surprise for our oldest son. And then 2 more things of the almond milk creamer because it is good. I do want to point out really quick. So this bottle, when I pulled it out, I was like, why is there foil around it? Didn't make any sense. I went to pull this foil tape off. Guys, this blue label is cut the whole way around. Somewhere along the line, and it doesn't seem like the bottle is damaged, but somewhere along the line, the label got cut, and somebody thought, you know what? I'm just going to slap some foil tape on it and call it good. And that's the one that they gave us from Target. So that is what it is. Anyhow, guys, that's what we've got. We've got to hurry up and get this put away since it took me longer to get home due to the small accident in the parking lot. And then I will tell you here in just a sec what our totals were and what the outcome of that was. Okay, guys, so home, almost everything is put away now. I'm very rosy cheeked. It is warm, not just in my house, but today it's actually in the 70s today. It's supposed to be in the 80s tomorrow, and then cool back down to the 60s. And that's all Fahrenheit for anybody who's curious. But anyhow, so really quick, to touch on the accident side of it. Actually, no, I'm gonna just tell you guys total first. $284.74. That is the grand total of what was spent between all 4 stores today. 3 of them were pickup. Safeway I ran into. What you guys did not see, sorry, I've got a 5-year-old who's fake coughing in the background for some reason. So don't be alarmed, he's mastering his fake cough. Anyhow, what you guys didn't see was the ice cream sandwiches that I looked over at one of my teens who had actually mentioned them. I picked up at Target. So I went Walmart, Safeway, Target, or sorry, Walmart, Sam's, Target, and then Safeway. So it was the last pickup order that I picked up before going over to Safeway. So Safeway was a really quick in and out trip. I just needed a couple produce items. And I wandered the store for an extra minute, but really I was not in there very long. When I came out, so I think I already told you guys, it was $284 and change. That is the grand total for all of those stops. But when I came out of Safeway, it was just kind of one of those mom alerts, I guess. I always joke that, you know, we have a sixth sense about things. But I always park farther out in the parking lot because my van is huge, first of all. And it's very awkward sometimes when it comes to parking and getting in and out. So I park farther out so people are less likely to park next to me. Not to mention, guys, my van is nice. And I try to protect it from door dings and stuff where I can. So, again, I parked a ways out. I was not in there very long. I came out and I noticed that there was a car parked on the other side of me that had pulled all the way through. I was just putting myself in the back end, but something in my gut told me, check for a door ding, check for a door ding. So I went over there after the guy who had gotten out of the passenger side of their vehicle had gone around. I'm assuming he was helping his mom do the groceries. And there was no door ding, but somebody had dragged their vehicle along the side of my van. And so I'm a little bold sometimes, and I immediately asked if they had done it. And they assured me it was not them. Said they even have cameras in their car just because of that kind of stuff. And I did check. Their vehicle didn't line up. It was close, but it did not line up with it. So I'll try to keep the story quick. I know how much it costs to fix this van. One of the spots did actually go through the paint, so it's going to have to be taken care of so it does not develop rust. And I called our insurance just in case we need to file a claim rather than pay for it out of pocket. And they do want a police report filed. But she was like, it's private property. In fact, I think I was telling you guys this before. But she said it was private property, no big deal. They're not going to show up. Just that way it's reported. Well, that is not the case. They still show up. And that ice cream that I had, I worried the entire time that it was melting. I don't even know what condition it's in. I had the kids immediately pull it out of the cooler bags that I had with me and whisk it away to the freezer. So we're gonna let it sit for a little bit and we'll see whether or not it's still ice cream sandwiches or ice cream goop with sandwich bits. Anyhow, the officer was very friendly and I apologized to him. I felt bad that he even had to come out for it because yes, they drug along the side of my van, but it's not that bad. They didn't dent it. They didn't cause other damage. It's just surface damage. But I do need to protect it to make sure it doesn't rust, which is a very real thing here given the amount that they salt the roads in the winter and just moisture exposure and all that. So anyhow, that was my little adventure. It took a little extra long. He was fun to visit with. We had a lot to commiserate about, small town South Dakota living. And yeah, so anyhow, guys, that's my groceries. is really warm in here. I just kicked on the AC, but we'll see. Hopefully it'll get ahead of this today, and it's gonna have to run today and through tomorrow since it's supposed to be so hot, and then we'll switch it back off again for a few days. Anyhow, I hope that you guys are having a blessed day and have a blessed Mother's Day, or had a blessed Mother's Day. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. And I'll see you in the next one.